What is good, beloved? It's an all-new episode of Vino Noir. Why do we call it Vino Noir?
Because it is noirs. Drinking vino.
Drinking vino. And one thing I know people have seen is the Blends and Friends on YouTube, on Twitter, on IG, everywhere.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Because if you haven't seen it and you haven't seen it, where have you been? Yeah. Number one. Number two, you do have a chance to catch yourself up because our friends at Drostdy Hof have hooked us up with other friends, and we're all friends, and they've shown us their lives and professionally showing how is it that they blend themselves to their professions, because we all know that blends are better.
And friends are better. Friends are also better. I was gonna say we will rendezvous at your house round 2 when you were.
I was like lining it up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you caught the pause because I was there and I was like, copyright infringement, because I can make my voice sound exactly like the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
And then there would be like,
yes.
it's a talent. It's weird.
And
then there'd be like a copyright infringement. There'd be a strike.
And you'd be like, it was that good. Like the computer was like, oh, that's Biggie.
It's gotta be. He's in Cuba the whole time.
With Park, obviously, because they never really hit each other.
Yeah.
But anyway, in front of us too, we do have the natural sweet red from Drostdy Hof. What? Tell us about this bad boy. What can we expect when we take a sip of this bad boy?
It's a really interesting little piece. I think if we go ahead and we'll start with our eyes, you can see actually quite a bright color coming out. Quite a bright red, looking a little bit like garnet, maybe swaying into a little bit of rubydom over there. If you then take it to your nose, definitely red berry.
Yeah.
But in its red berryness, it's kind of like, you know, when it's right at the point of being full of sugar. It's going to start going soft in a little bit, and it's going to start tipping over to fermented a little bit.
Yeah.
But you've just
like
put
a
it right
sucrose
there.
bomb.
Like a big sucrose bomb.
Yeah. Okay.
Right over there. Mm-hmm. And then if you take it inside of your face hole, you're actually quite surprised by how soft and refreshing it is.
Okay.
So I think that on my side, I would kind of describe it more as like a sweet Rome style.
Okay.
Than sweet Bordeaux.
Okay.
Heavier than a Pinot Noir.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think if you're wondering what you're going to get, that's a safe place to go hang your hat.
Okay. No, that sounds cool.
No, that sounds just fine.
Yeah.
But what I want to hear is, when are you going to have it then?
When to have this? Right now, we're at a really like weird time of the year.
Yeah.
The remote handover ceremony has happened. Because
yes.
there is no UEFA Champions League. There is no FA Cup.
No.
There is no EPL.
No.
There's not barely any rugby on.
No.
There's no rugby.
Yeah.
You know, so now she owns the remote.
So you've handed over the remote.
You've given it.
Yeah. It's up until mid-August.
Yeah.
You've got no say in what this remote controls.
What happens, yeah. So if now, say, you are on the couch, just like that fruit juice, but fermenting on the couch.
Right.
You've got 2 King burgers and 1 portion of large chips.
Yes.
And she's got the remote.
Yeah.
And then you've got this to wash everything down. That's how I see us enjoying it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Then she flicks the remote, you know, boom, onto the TV.
Now she's showing off. Now she's doing tricks with the remote.
You know what I mean? She's like, oh, you thought you were doing something with this remote. Yeah?
She presses the YouTube button. Yeah, she's running the show.
And now you're hanging out with that with what's his name? Jabba Walker?
Jabri.
Yes,
him from 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah, Jawaki 90 Day Fiancé.
Yeah.
My guy, yeah.
Shout out to him killing the reunion over that end. And then you switch over. Now you're selling things.
Now you're selling Sunset.
Yes.
Now you're watching Sunset. Now you're catching up with all the new selling Sunset.
Right.
So I'm all caught up on that. I know it's only been a couple of hours caught up on selling Sunset. I've even branched out now to selling the OC.
I'm not there.
No, you need to get there.
I'm not there.
He does need to. Have you started watching?
Selling the OC? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, buying the OC, whatever. You know where I'm at right now? Yeah. Old episodes of Come Dine With Me.
Oh.
It is me, it's David Lamb, and it's a bunch of South African and British people hang out on my TV.
It's just wild how the SA one is just better.
This is so much better.
I was watching one. There was a guy we played netball with. Shout out Rambebe.
Yeah.
I never know what he. Oh, your names. But yeah, I was watching one. Shout out my homie Ram, baby. You never know what hairstyle is gonna come up with.
No,
sometimes he's got the high fade, and then sometimes he's got the dreadlock.
Have you ever seen like from Sunday to Sunday, someone didn't have dreadlocks and now the dreadlocks
are down to their bum?
Yeah.
And you're like, you know what?
That's some pimps.
I'm not gonna be in
That's my man, bro.
Jabustone business.
That's my man.
He looks great all the time.
Guy.
That's my guy. Yeah. We're playing in a
lean as hell.
soon. Lean and mean.
0% fat.
0% fat.
I so wish.
Jumps this high in the air.
I so wish.
Yeah. That's your 0% fat.
Yeah.
So.
But wing defense does not get 0% fat.
And neither does wing attack. But yeah, but that's where you would drink. That's when you would drink this wine. That's when you drink this wine. It's gonna be a lean time for us until August.
We've got the transfer window, but more importantly, you have us. And if you go and subscribe, we promise you we'll show feet.
It's BX all day.